It is an exciting moment, an exciting time in our history with artificial intelligence. And there are some significant capabilities already in place, but soon coming downstream, there will be even more power and more capability around artificial intelligence, generative AI. And it's important as we go through this significant step change in our evolution and how we are going to harness artificial intelligence is how best we create these capabilities and create these incredible technologies that will improve business organizations' performance, insight, and capabilities is how we actually move forward with this very important conversation. There are conversations happening globally at the moment with all governments, and all governments are concerned around regulatory compliance and regulatory imposition on how data is best created and developed using artificial intelligence. So clearly one of the big key points around why is private AI cloud so important, first one has to be data privacy and security. It is imperative that control over data in a private AI cloud organizations have complete control over their data, reducing the risk of unauthorized access, breaches or leaks that can occur in public cloud environments. We know that most data breaches happen through misconfigurations in public cloud environments, but the impact of a data breach via a public cloud environment can be considerable, and it can be increasingly and massively or disproportionately impactful for organizations of all types if there's a major data breach via a public cloud environment. We believe that this is, essentially a key component of why private AI is going to be number one priority for companies, and that's over control of its data and how you actually secure that data. Securing data within a private cloud can be enhanced and probably more assured than those operating in public cloud environments. We can ensure customization of security measures so organizations can implement stringent security protocols tailored to their specific needs, including encryption, access control, and monitoring, which might not be fully customizable in public clouds. We see this increasingly a major challenge for organizations who have already started to develop significant capability harnessing AI and generative AI and have chosen to run those projects within public cloud environments. Security, control, and just having full control and customizable opportunities within public cloud is compromised. So this is a big area, and we see this being a big area because we already see large organizations across the globe mobilizing and building very, very large data centers serving this kind of private cloud kind of requirement. I touched on in previous talks around regulatory compliance. This is a big part of our sovereignty conversation that we have. And if anyone needs any more information around this, then there is so much information that is available online. There is increasing legal requirements imposed by governments worldwide around AI usage and AI development. This will have to be adhered to by all organizations operating in many, many sectors, but those in particular of great concern will be those companies operating within financial services, insurance, and banking, who will have more stringent requirements and more stringent laws imposed on them on the usage of AI. Anything that starts to impose on potential risk to citizens' information, which often it does when you are talking about finance and insurance and banking, then there are some really strict laws coming down stream that will have large imposition on businesses that have to operate within those sectors. Data residency is key in meeting a lot of these regulatory compliance and governance frameworks and these new laws coming downstream. And again, you can have this assured by working with a private cloud provider like MechCloud, who can provide you all of the AI infrastructure in the borders that you operate in, again, giving you greater assurance and regulatory compliance around what you are trying to achieve with future AI development. One of the key points around AI is always around performance and latency. And working with a partner like MechCloud or other private cloud providers that can give you the next generation capability around AI. So looking at harnessing some of the new technologies coming downstream via NVIDIA, Intel, and AMD to address some of the requirements for faster performance and optimization of AI, we can give that more assurance and more delivery capability, providing that from a private cloud capability. So we are working with many organizations right now and providing them the kind of AI capability that they ultimately are looking for and struggle to find within public cloud environments. As you can imagine, public cloud environments are trying to cater for a much wider spectrum of customers, from very small to very large enterprise. And within that mix, it's often very difficult, or it can be quite complex for organizations to configure their AI workloads accurately and specifically for what they need. We can provide all of these kind of capabilities with more assurance and more predictability. Things, again, connecting into localized businesses that need really low latency capabilities, particularly around AI and next generation manufacturing and engineering. This is a major part where MechCloud and our private cloud capability can bring huge dividends for organizations who want to adapt and evolve and look at new ways of bringing in AI to improve their business performance and their business capability. Cost is always going to be a massive concern with organizations. And for those who have been early adopters, are starting to see the costs of running AI in public cloud environments can be often unsustainable. And we can predict is a more constrained and more predictable cost model than what you would actually get from a public cloud environment. So while the initial investment in a private AI cloud can sometimes look high, although we've been able to overcome this by working with our strategic partner, Hewlett Packard Enterprise, because now we are providing customers with AI infrastructure as a pay-as-you-go model, on a consumption model. So what was once a very costly process of buying and having capital investment in having AI infrastructure upfront, we can provide that now, and we can provide that in a pay-as-you-go model, which becomes much better for return on investment for customers. We can also ensure that there is no vendor lock-in. So our private cloud provide significant assurance and capability so that you are not locked into just working with ourselves. You know, you will be having capability of operating with other cloud providers should you choose to do so. And this is one of the major factors why companies are reaching out and working with MechCloud. The other thing is, again, because we are, I guess, relatively smaller compared to Microsoft and AWS and Google, we can offer maybe more tailored solutions to meet some of the bespoke needs of our customers. So we can provide a private AI cloud that fits them, that fits their requirements, rather than possibly where you would have to work with a public cloud environment in which one size fits all. And that's not going to always work for companies operating and looking to harness the fastest and best AI capability for themselves. One of the major things that I think every organization has to think about, and that's the intellectual property that they will be creating as they increase their involvement of using AI and generative AI. There will be intellectual property concerns where they will have to think about their compliance to IP of other companies and how that data has been created and generated. But being part of a private cloud environment gives you greater control over that intellectual property. So that's something, again, that we are working with lots of legal companies, legal entities, ensuring our customers that when they actually come onto our private cloud capability, their control over their AI models is improved significantly. And then seamless integration. We are already providing organizations with AI development capabilities. So if they're looking at creating their own large language modules, or if they're looking to harness and access some existing large language modules, but want to keep that data private and within its borders, then that's something that we can provide that level of assurance to our organizations that that's how that can be ran. And then if you're looking at having a multi-cloud strategy, then being part of the Met Cloud security solution, then we will impose and have greater security across all those different AI workloads that may coexist and work in harmony with our own Met Cloud